What up? Happy Wednesday, boys and girls. Today is November 3rd, Dante. Didn't even know that. Or December 3rd,
I
Dante.
didn't know it
Shit,
was November 3rd either.
the year's flying by, boys. The year's flying by. This is Crew Talk Sports, episode 94. Shout out Jarvis Moss. Big time bust out of Florida. Dante, speaking of Florida, your boy is hot on college basketball. The run continues. If you're not tuning in, I'll be posting back on DraftKings. We'll tweet out the link again. It's Crew Talk Sports on DraftKings. We're going to post our parlays there. Dante, he's got the pressure on. We should pull up the image of the South Park guy, nuts in the wheelbarrow. Dante's putting his legacy on the line tonight, college football, with a round robin. We know that he misses one, so therefore
Every
a round
time.
robin will still be profitable. However, he had to put North Texas in, but that's basically free. So we got a good slate for you guys. We're going to talk a little Nuggets, NBA, Avs, still dominant. We got some fantasy football conundrums. I broke down some shit that I want you guys to think about for free agent, waiver wires, defenses, streaming defenses towards the end of the fantasy football year. Hopefully y'all have been tuning in because I am currently in the playoffs in both my leagues. DraftKings, by the way, DFS, out of control. Don't want to say bad words about myself, dude. But I mean, Cam Ward, what are we doing, dude? We got to be better. I got to have Luciana just take my phone and just start building it for me, and I'll just build around it. Let's jump straight into it. Let's get these out of the way. Avs yesterday, I had eyes on this one here, bud. McKinnon, we beat the Canucks 3-1. Avs most dominant team. McKinnon's got he leads the league in points. Avs are on a 12 game point streak. They haven't lost. Every time they played at home, they've gotten at least a point. I mean, dude, they lost once, right? But
yeah,
I mean,
one actual loss.
November was a hot month for them. They started December off pretty good. Tomorrow, dude, I mean, you can't even fucking bet them in part. Like, you have to do same game parlays, bro. Like, you can't just straight up bet them.
They're such big favorites. Who they got? The Islanders tomorrow.
Minus 200 with the Islanders. I mean, dude, I was watching it. I was honestly impressed with Wedgwood. He was in net, bro. I mean, he was making some clutch saves. It wasn't just all all offense like I'm usually used to for the Avs. Shows you how deep they are.
McKinnon's having another crazy season. 22 goals already. Just every game you can pretty much guarantee Avs money line McKinnon to score at least 1 point.
See, this is where I fuck up though. Is I always try to throw in like Nichushkin or Lehkonen. And Nichushkin came back. He was out a few games. Put him in. Obviously, nothing from him. Landeskog's playing better. He had 2 assists yesterday. So
Nekis has been one I've been going to the well on him. He's been doing really good this year too.
I know, dude. He's that first shift. I should start putting him in the parlay to get a point.
Yeah.
So let's move on to NBA. So was watching this Nuggets. Shout out to Gerald, by the way, for cooking up this same game parlay. Jamal Murray dropped 50 tonight. Kind of just ruined the whole same game parlay. Jokic, I think, missed by a couple rebounds.
Yeah.
So he was 2 rebounds short of a triple-double. We beat the Pacers. Pacers are banged up. They're still playing, though. They fought a little bit. But big news in the NBA. Giannis wanting out. And then today basically falls down. We were just talking about it off air. Giannis does not want to be a Buck anymore, bro. And where's he going, Dante?
Can you blame him? He wants to go with the Knicks, which, hey, better than the Lakers. I think it'd be cool to see him go to the Knicks. I'm not going to hate on him because he's been super loyal to Milwaukee. He's been there a lot longer than people thought he would have been or should have been. So if he wants to leave, get him out of there. Do the right thing. Send him to the Knicks.
The Knicks. Well, who would they have to send?
I don't know. I was looking at that. Maybe Porzingis I don't know how he's doing these days, but
ass.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the Knicks don't really. The thing is, you don't want to give up all your roster to get Giannis, so it's probably going to.
Well, they're going to have to give up
bunch of picks.
Yeah, multiple first-round picks, dude. I mean, you're talking 3, 4 first-round. Every first-round pick that you can.
Towns?
Cat? No, I think he would be one of the 2 people you would keep is Jalen Brunson, and then you keep Cat, and you just say everybody else on the roster is up for grabs. Young talent, they're going to have to get rid of. I mean, or do you? Yeah, right? I mean, do you trade Cat? I would feel bad.
I don't know. I mean, it's just like a
after all that,
right?
Have you seen how he does it? After all that, like Miles Bridges, Anunoby, Hart, Clarkson, yeah, Shamet, these guys would be gone, and it would be sad, but that's what it's gonna take. Plus a shit ton of first rounders. I don't like trading for these mega stars, bro. I mean, the Knicks were fine last year in the
I'm
East.
looking at the
Have
Knicks.
options, so like,
I'm looking at their box score from tonight against Charlotte. They had 6 points off the bench. That's pretty bad.
so just
But they
trade the
don't
whole.
have much
Is what you're
depth. They
saying?
don't have much depth.
No, I mean Jordan Clarkson, right? McBride, Hart, Bridges. I would say you keep Towns and Brunson. That's got to be it. Just trade every first round pick that you're eligible to do so. I think it's like up to 5. Um, anyways, yeah, another big name NBA, Chris Paul. Interesting. Saw
Yeah.
Sham tweet this here. He was in. Where was he? Where were they at? I don't know. East Coast
On a road trip
in
sent home,
Atlanta.
right?
Gets sent home back to LA. Starts tweeting or whatever at 3 a.m. Gets released by the squad. Interesting. What did he do? That's a franchise that he's done a lot for. I remember Lob City. He just came back for one more like retirement year, I guess you can call it. And then he gets the X-nay. And the Clippers are kind of already inconsistent right now. I mean, I'm not sure how much he's going to specifically help, but what'd you
Apparently,
think of Chris Paul?
I saw some stuff like him and Ty Lue were not on speaking terms and they weren't getting along at all. I've seen some stuff that there's been rumors Ty Lue might be getting fired, so maybe Chris Paul's behind that. I don't know what's going on, but I would say the Clippers, they've had a little bit of a disappointing season compared to maybe what the expectations were. I don't know. What do you think?
Yes, but they're also so fucking injured that neither of them play. Like Harden and James Harden, fucking Kawhi. Only Kawhi just recently came back. So
Yeah, Kawhi has been really bad this year.
So I don't know. I hope they make it to the playoffs because I think that's an easy dub for the Nuggets. What would you
They're
think about
sitting at
Chris?
6-16, so it's gonna be a long shot. Chris Paul in Denver.
Yeah, I saw somebody tweeting that, but it's kind of like I don't know, man. Is that not giving you? I mean, the Russell Westbrook. I think we're deep enough, man. I mean, we're not healthy right now. We're deep enough. We just can't. We're in a little home stretch, which is really interesting. But
the other thing you got to think about is if you bring him in, Jamal Murray gets like a little defensive. He gets a little bit weird about that stuff. So it's just one of those things fit wise. I don't know if it's here. What about? I was thinking maybe the Lakers. Him and LeBron are buddies. I mean,
probably something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, cheap. It would be veteran minimum. There's Gerald. There's the same game parlay god. Gerald, Jamal Murray heard that Chris Paul might come to Denver and he dropped 50 tonight. I mean, dude, I think he missed twice today, by the way. They were trying to get him. Or did he get 52? I think he got 52. I think he was going for his personal high 54. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gerald,
he had 52 tonight.
52, Gerald. My God. And we did have him over 20, which he got literally in the second quarter. Yep. I don't want Chris Paul. I think Denver's roster is elite, high scoring offense in the NBA. You love to see it. Okay. We got, if Gerald's still on, he can listen here because we do got UFC. So we're going to cruise down this list. Let's throw in UFC real quick. We'll get in NFL, fantasy, and then finish with college football, Dante, because I know you're the most nervous to put your integrity on the line. I do it week in and week out on North Texas, so you're welcome. Anyway, so UFC 323, Pantoja, Joshua Van, Merab, Peter Yan. Those are the kind of big fights. Merab, Gerald, I hope you are listening because I got a sneaky pick here. Dante, I don't know how much research you did on UFC. Don't worry about it because I got you covered. All right. Pantoja versus Joshua Van. Let's start there. Joshua Van, mega stud. Love him. Super young guy. He's going to get submitted by Pantoja. Minus 265 is absolutely free. I know it's cheap, or I know it's expensive. That's a parlay piece we're building, all right? Pantoja, weekend lock of the weekend, potentially 2025. Merab versus Peter Yan. Okay, Dante, hear me out. I know Merab is basically unbeatable. I think the one guy that potentially could do it right now is Peter Yan. So Peter Yan fought him once, got absolutely bullied. I think he got taken down 11 times. Got back up every time. I really, really like this spot plus 340 for Peter Yan, but we're going to save that for a hedge because what we are going to do is have the fight go the distance minus 380. Okay, so we're building. We can't take Merab minus 500. I mean, we can. We'll probably throw some in there, but to go the distance minus 380. Now, the reason why I say sprinkle on Peter Yan, because if he does win, how's he going to win, Dante? He's going to fucking knee him in the head on a takedown attempt. He had 38 takedown attempts. Peter Yan's kind of like not like the Dagestanian Russians. He's more like a striker Russian guy. Super athletic, crazy, back heel, fucking spinning elbow type of striker. Love it. I just think this is a good spot. Plus 350. Plus the other thing, Marab, this is his 4th title defense, bro. At what point is the guy going to eventually slow down? I could be crazy and he could be the champ at 4. He said he wants to fight 4 times next year too. Fuck. He could win 8 straight title defenses in 2 years. It'd be unheard of. So I'm taking that to go to the distance because he can't finish anybody. Now, it looks like Gerald's not listening. Brandon Moreno, plus 105, underdog. My God.
I
mean, what are we talking about? Just set it and forget it. Look for him to use his experience. The Japanese homie he's fighting is nasty. He's going to try to get to his back. But remember, Brandon Moreno, Mexican style, that came from jiu-jitsu background. So I think he'll be fine rolling around down there. So we're throwing that in the parlay. That kind of evens us out. Jalen Turner against Edson Barbosa. I thought about this one, dude. I was a little scared. But we're going to throw Jalen Turner in minus 310. Super long, athletic, nickname the Tarantula. That one might be a sweat, though. The odds are kind of sketchy. Last fight, the Italian Stallion, Marvin Vittori, fighting Bruno Ferreira. Look, this fight's going the distance. Marvin Vittori cannot be knocked out. Like, that he just cannot. He doesn't know how to do it. He's got a marble chin from the Coliseum. The guy was a gladiator in a past life. So, all of that parlayed, Dante, plus 774. Remember, if we throw Peter Yan in, this turns to plus 2,200. But
what about
if we
throwing
to go the distance, plus 774.
What about throwing my girl Macy Barber in there too?
Yeah, I want to. So like another parlay I was really looking at, it's really close to even. Pantoja, Marab, Macy Barber, set it and forget it. See you later.
Shout out Greeley, Colorado.
Yeah. So Gerald actually did. Oh, yeah. I knew he was going to throw in this guy. So he's got Marab, Pantoja, Brandon Moreno, of course. Shout out G Money. Henry Cejudo. He fights Talbot. Talbot is a fucking stud, by the way. Gerald also said, look to bet the over. Lots of fights will go the distance. And speaking of going the distance, I said 2 of them. Shout out to G Money, Gerald. So yeah, we'll be watching the fights this weekend. I know Dante might be put to bed early if the round robin doesn't cash. Biggest crew talk round robin of all time, by the way. So you better be fucking dialed in. All right. If y'all got any more locks for UFC, let us know. I really do like Brandon Moreno as an underdog. That'll be like.
What are the odds on Terrence McKinney? You have it pulled up?
No, I can though. Give me one sec.
I bet on him in the past and made a little coin. So
Terrence McKinney. I mean, I did some research today. Now you got me pulling up some extra data here. Here we go. Let's see what we got.
He's plus 130. Okay.
Okay.
So that might be a little side bet.
Little side bet action. That's fine. I mean, I don't mind the card from top to bottom, but only thing is like Marab. I don't know. I respect his dominance. I just don't think he's that entertaining. It's just me.
And like Trillo said, you can tail this in the Crew Talk Sports betting group on DraftKings. So we'll have that out there. These UFC bets, I'll wait till Saturday plays because usually you can get a little boost or something on them.
Yeah.
So you got to keep an eye for that. But
yeah, we're going to have to wait for our round robin as well. So I might just bet it for like fucking $5-10 or whatever. And then going big this weekend and boost it just so y'all could see it. Bet it for fucking 11 cents, whatever. Lose it.
Right.
Lose them both. All right. Yeah, let's get into NFL. So go ahead with some NFL breaking news. And next we'll jump into fantasy football, sit-ems, cut-em, bench-ems. But yeah, let's start with NFL breaking news, Dante.
Yeah, I'll go through quick here. Ravens signed tight end Mark Andrews to a 3-year, $40 million extension. They noted Isaiah Likely expected to test free agency after the season. Something to keep an eye on there. I'm surprised by that with Mark Andrews. I feel like he hasn't been the same kind of caliber player he's been. So I was a little surprised to see that, but they get their guy there. Vikings.
Real quick on that. Sorry to interrupt. So I don't get that at all. I think that's a lot of money for Andrews. I love the commitment. But don't forget who cost you the bag last year, aka lost the Super Bowl or lost the AFC Championship game or next, future Bronco, Isaiah Likely.
Would love it. Yeah. I mean, he's kind of the same type of tight end
basically
as
Evan Ingram, just
Yeah.
5 years younger. Yeah.
Makes no sense why the Ravens went to kept him over Mark Andrews, but yeah, I don't get it. Vikings, JJ McCarthy expected back this week versus the Commanders. Aaron Jones listed as questionable. I saw Jordan Mason on the waiver wire. Might have to take a stab there. And then Jaden Daniels in that game listed as questionable as well. So still TBD on if he'll be back. I feel like these teams like the Commanders, I'd have to look at the standings a little bit closer, but as soon as they're kind of eliminated, why play
Because
them?
they're not. The Commanders aren't eliminated. Not
They're
yet.
on the bubble for the NFC playoffs, yeah. So
if they win and a couple teams lose, I think they will be eliminated. But hey, they could pop up. They could. They're not sneaking in. But yeah,
it'd be tough. As soon as they are eliminated, I'd shut it down though. Justin Herbert, TBD for Monday night versus the Eagles after having that hand surgery on his non-throwing hand. So he's questionable. Couple interesting ones here. Browns open up 21-day practice window for Deshaun Watson. So basically he's got like 3 weeks to say he's coming back or he's shut down for the rest of the year. And the Buccaneers did the same thing for Mike Evans. I actually snagged Mike Evans on my fantasy football waiver wire.
He's on the list. Don't say too much about it because I got a couple conundrums there. But yeah.
But yeah, that was everything for the breaking news. Most of it is either still pending. Well, maybe Sunday at 7 we can if there's any game time decisions. But a lot of stuff going on right now in the NFL.
Yes, it's madness. It's crazy. I mean, we're still chilling. I'm so glad we have the Raiders, man. Like, I'm talking shit. I'm not getting too far ahead of myself, but I mean, it's nice when you play the shitty Raiders. Which Pete Carroll out. We'll see. All right. So this fantasy football segment brought to you by Coors Light. Just kidding, but I need you to. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions here. I want you to rapid fire. Okay, we're going to rapid fire this. Whether you'd pick them up off the waivers, and see, this is a tough one. Because it's kind of like, oh, well, it depends who you have. Let's just say you have a spot available, okay? Let's say you don't have to drop the fucking Texans defense, okay? Because you don't do that. So let's just say you got a spot. Maybe keep these in the back of your head and think I'm stashing, okay? Mitchell from the Jets, Colts, Adonai?
Oh, yeah, A.D. Mitchell.
Yeah, A.D. Mitchell. Okay, 6 targets, 7 targets, 12 targets, plays Miami, your shitty team. In New York, I was worried about the weather. Weather looking okay in New York. So 12 targets. Tyrod Taylor's going to throw the ball to him a lot. Potential streamer.
Is Garrett Wilson playing?
No.
He's out, right? Yeah. So,
no, they got like Mechie.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Lazard is even in the league anymore. I don't even know.
Obviously, Dolphins defense a little bit suspect, but I find it hard to trust a receiver like that after 1 week. I need to see a little bit more before I'm trusting them this late in the fantasy season. Now, I would say if your team's like you're pretty locked in the playoffs, I'd take a jab on him because let's see how he does the next couple of weeks. A lot of upside, but someone you're going to be hard to trust for a 1-game spot start.
I mean, 12 targets. If you could get 10 targets in a game, 6 receptions, 60 yards and a tutty, you look like a fucking genius. Okay.
Yep.
This next one, I don't really know too much about it other than the carries. So Chris Rodriguez Jr. So couple running back injuries around the league you got to pay attention to. Like if you have Aaron Jones and you're not able to get Mason. Chris Rodriguez Jr., 12 carries, 6 carries, 15 carries, 11 carries against the Broncos. He led the backfield 3 of the last 4 weeks, okay? I don't know where Bill's at. And then they also have McNichols, but I know he's led the Commanders in carries last 3 of the last 4 games. At Minnesota this week, at New York, Philly. Okay. So that's kind of your stretch for little Chris Rodriguez. I think if Jaden Daniels comes back, I think that adds to his value, honestly. And you want a piece of that, you could get it right there. He's a waiver. I think like 20% of the fantasy right now has him rostered. So I'm actually thinking about those 2 guys because I need help at my flex, bro. So we'll get into that. So what do you think about him?
Yeah, I was just looking. He's not available in my league. Makes me just a little nervous because, like you just mentioned, like Mary Crosky, I don't know what's up with him. McNichols seems to like snake some carries away. I just need to see a little bit more. And honestly, I just don't really trust that Commanders offense too much. If anything, I want a pass catcher. Not really going to go for a running back for me.
Yeah, I don't think he catches too many passes from the backfield either.
No,
like if
you're
that
hoping he scores.
If that added any value, yeah. So this one, I don't even need to say it. It's not. He's not available in my league, but this is a must pick up if he's available. Check your phone right now. Blake Corum, Kyron Williams left game, said he wants to keep Kyron fresh. To me, that sounds like he wants to split this backfield until the playoffs start.
Right.
They kind of drafted Corum early, so like this is the time to see if he's actually going to be the guy. If I had him and I got news that Kyron Williams was sitting, I think he'd be like a top 10 back right now for me this week. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I like Corum a lot. I thought he'd have a bigger role earlier in the season too. And I feel like the thing with him is they actually trust him on the goal line a little bit more than Williams for whatever reason. The only thing that, obviously Devontae Adams just snipes
Questionable.
every
He's
touchdown.
questionable though. I saw he most likely will play, but he's still questionable. So like, could you imagine this Rams offense like with no Kyron, no Devontae, and they get the ball
Right.
at the goal line? Like it's almost
Yeah.
inevitably going to be Blake Corum, right?
I,
So
I
like,
definitely trust Corum a lot more than I would Rodriguez.
well, yeah, but Corum, I saw he was picked up in like 80% of leagues. I'm just saying,
Right.
if you're in one of those leagues, fuck me, streamline, pick him up. Next, this one was kind of interesting to me, dude. I just wrote it down because I don't know how I feel. Keenan Allen. So I know Herbert's injured, and I'm talking some crazy depth here at wide receiver. So would you take Keenan Allen over AD Mitchell?
No, because I think Quentin Johnson and Lad McConkey, like he's the third option. So if you're lucky, he'll get you a touchdown. But I feel like there's more upside with AD Mitchell.
We're crossing out Keenan Allen. Okay, so this guy is on my squad. He's in my flex position, Michael Wilson. So we know that he killed the last 2 weeks. Last week, kind of back to reality. They play the Rams this weekend. I only want you to think about this because of the flex. Okay, I got to start
Right.
2 flex people. All right, so I have him. I also have Xavier Worthy, who I heard is almost cuttable at this point.
Right.
Other insiders are telling me just cut his ass. He ain't catching shit. Didn't do too bad last week. I think he got me like 13 points. So he's also in my flex right now. Those are my 2 flex position starters. And this is a must win, by the way. If I lose this game, I'm out of the playoffs. So, like, it's nuts on the table, right? I did pick up Mike Evans, which I know you love that.
Yep.
They opened up the 21-day window. However, is he going to play in time for the playoffs for the NFL season for sure? For fantasy,
Right.
probably not. Okay, so stashing him. Chris Godwin Jr. So he's a possible shift in. I know he was questionable. I saw Baker was questionable too. I was like, fuck me. But I'm pretty sure he'll play. Okay. Here's the last one in my flex on my bench. Kareem Hunt, Monday night against the Texans.
And that Texans defense.
Yes. So here's my options. Drop Worthy, pick up AD Mitchell, pick up Chris Rodriguez Jr. Fucking, you said no Keenan Allen. Out. Dude, I'm talking, this is the best of the bunch. There's nothing else in my league that's remotely close, okay? Or do I start Michael Wilson, start Xavier Worthy, and ride? Or I have Baker. Do I stack him with Godwin and just pray to Christ Almighty Godwin goes in berserker mode and I just cruise into the playoffs?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I would go AD Mitchell, I feel like. I don't know.
It's tough, right?
Yeah. I just, like you said,
So,
that
like,
Godwin.
let's
The problem I think you've learned with the stack this year is if it doesn't hit, then you're double fucked. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the
So,
good news, though, dude. Guess who the fucking Bucks play at home in a must-win situation?
Yeah, who do they
God
got this
bless
week?
the
Oh, the
Saints, dude. They
Saints.
play
Yeah.
the Saints. So what if we do this? We're kicking Godwin in, okay? We're kicking Michael Wilson out. They play the Rams. Yeah, Michael Wilson. God bless him.
And those weeks he did good was when Harrison was out, and Marvin Harrison Jr. So
and McBride is just gobbling up targets and catches. Okay, so we're shifting Godwin in, stacking him with Baker. Are we cutting Xavier Worthy for AD Mitchell? I mean, is that what we're doing?
I think so. I mean, ever since Rashee Rice has been back, I mean, you see Juju Smith-Schuster out there getting more targets than
Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, Hollywood Brown. There's too many mouths to feed. That's the positive with AD Mitchell is that less mouths to feed. He's going to be a guy getting some targets. Now, you got Tyrod Taylor throwing the ball, but still, I mean, AD Mitchell, was he a first round pick? Or if he wasn't first, he was a second rounder, but he's got some elite speed out of Texas. So, I mean, the whole thing was Xavier Worthy fastest receiver, but AD Mitchell was actually faster than him.
Yeah. The only thing with him, dude, is you're betting on fucking Tyrod Taylor, you know?
Right.
But it is against the Dolphins, dude. I mean, come on. Jets are
The
hot.
Dolphins
They won
secondary is
last
very
week.
questionable.
AD Mitchell over Xavier Worthy. We're cutting Xavier Worthy. Oh my God. I need somebody hopping in the comments because I'm nervous. Actually, I better just pick him up real quick so nobody fucking in our league goes and picks him up.
Gerald picked him up 5 minutes ago.
I know, right? So, in that same league, actually, I need help at tight end. Brenton Strange or Dalton Kincaid if he's healthy. Strange at home against Indy in a fucking huge game.
Yes.
Dalton Kincaid at home versus Cincy. Cincy's got historically the worst fantasy football numbers against the tight ends. Google it. What are your thoughts there?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't think I would trust Strange against the Colts defense. They have the better defense of that matchup. Plus, I mean, Kincaid, if he is fully healthy, Josh Allen will get him the ball. He's their leading receiver.
Yeah, he was. If he didn't get hurt, dude, he was having a huge year.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we're going Kincaid if healthy. Strange did catch a tutty for me last week, though.
Do you have that like analysis? I kind of like, okay, he had a touchdown last week. He's not going to get 2 in a row.
Fade him.
Yeah.
Well, he was hurt too in his first week back. He had a touchdown, so I'm like, he's a fucking god. Plus, I did see Brian Thomas Jr. a little banged up. So is Washington. He's out. More touches, possibly.
Yep.
So let's cruise into college football.
Wait, real quick. I need some fantasy advice too.
Oh, yep. Go ahead.
So I am still live in the eliminator too, but we talked about that on Monday. Fantasy football, same situation. We're sitting at 8-5, tied for the last spot in the playoffs. Must win, playing another 8-5 team. So this is it. I got Jonathan Taylor. Obviously, you got to start him. But Travis Etienne and Ashton Genty. I sat Genty versus the Broncos last time, and I looked big brain for that. I feel like I got to do it again, but the Jags are playing at Indy, so I don't have many other running back options. My other I actually have Blake Corum. So I have Blake Corum.
Oh God. Okay, so I think you wait. This is how I'd rank that. I'll put ETN over Genty because come on. I mean, what got you in here in the first place? Benching people against the Broncos.
Yep.
We're not fucking Ed Vinyls. We bench people against the Broncos. That's what we do. Stick to your guns. So that's out. That was easy. Thought about that for less than a second. Next, if Kyron Williams is out, so we got to be working this Sundays at 7. If Kyron Williams is out, for sure, Corum. For sure.
Okay. And then my receivers. See, I've been pretty lucky on the waiver wire last few weeks. I picked up Terry McLaurin off the waivers. So I got
How
AJ
the fuck
Brown,
was he on the waivers?
Because they go on IR and people drop them.
But he's in a 4-man league.
Yeah. But AJ Brown, Cortland Sutton, those are who I'm starting most likely. DK Metcalf, Christian Watson, and Terry McLaurin are my other receivers. So I was like, the Steelers, they are a mess. They're playing the Ravens. I just really don't like that matchup.
Process of elimination. Let's just try it this way.
Christian Watson, though.
Yeah. And I shifted him in. He's actually one of my wide receivers in my double flex league that we went over. I put his ass right in there.
So basically what I'm deciding between in my flex spot is Christian Watson or Blake Corum or Terry McLaurin. But I think that Vikings defense is pretty good. So and Mariota's I'm basically between Christian Watson and Blake Corum, I think, in my flex this week.
Oh, okay. So you're putting Scary Terry out. Yeah, I would. Because I don't know. That's tough. Scary Terry or Watson. Oh, God, dude. That's tough. But I think Corum over both of them. Definitely. Now, I love Watson. Watson's killing it. Last couple of weeks, he's been on my bench. Yeah. But here's the thing. Bench him in your league because last 2 weeks he's been on my bench. I'm sticking him in both leagues. And I need to win in both leagues. So, big 4.2 game coming from Watson. I don't want to see you suffer if I'm suffering too. So, maybe let's big brain it collab.
Last one. Who you starting at tight end, Juwan Johnson or Evan Ingram? I've been fading.
That's all that's on the fucking – that's all. Who's the tight ends in the waivers? There has to be better.
Dude, Juwan Johnson's like – he's way up there, and I've been holding on to Ingram.
Juwan Johnson literally scores 9.8 points a game.
Yeah.
We love it. Gerald's telling us. Boys, go pick up Vele. It's not rocket science. I did see he had a lot of touches. Yeah, but the problem is Olave's there. Fucking, I do love Devin Neal. Tried to get him a couple weeks ago. Ben said he was going to be fucking good. He's good.
Oh, it's Isaiah Likely's back this week. He's on the projection list.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is back.
Strange is out there. Brenton Strange. So
I'd probably go Strange over both of those guys, but dude, I mean, that's just here. Do you want
I
you want
liked
us
what
to
I
do
s-
this here? Here, let's see how we figure this out. You ready? Okay. So these eyeballs are going to be Brenton Strange. Okay, those are Strange. Who's the other one?
Ingram.
We'll do Evan Ingram 4 spots. Who's the other guy? Jawan. Jawan's
Juwan
those
Johnson.
two. Okay. And this one is Isaiah Likely. All right. Big wheel of truth. I have a feeling it's going to be the eyeballs. All
I
right.
liked how they were using Evan Ingram this last week.
Shout out to my girl Lou. She made all this for us. All right. So we know what it is. We got Evan Ingram here. Wait, no. Who's this? This is Strange. That was nobody. Who's that?
Ingram's
Jawan.
Yeah,
That's Jawan. That's Evan Ingram. The sad face. All right. Strange on 3. Oh, who's
Evan
that?
Ingram.
That's Evan Ingram. There you go, bud. The wheel is spoken.
All right. I mean, hey, we got to. Don't you think the Broncos are going to want to run it up on the Raiders a little bit since it was so close last time?
Shout out to Jay Weaver. Absolutely love the wheel, boys. We need to start incorporating the wheel more.
The wheel segment. We need that.
We need a whole wheel segment where we just risk our wallets on it. The wheel has spoken. Evan Ingram. Big 16.8 coming from the kid. Multiple touchdown game. Getting him geared up for the playoffs. Love it. Love the wheel. Shout out to Amazon. All right. Is that it for you? Oh, I guess I'll throw one in here too. I was looking at these defenses. I wasn't able to grab them. If you can, try to stash Tampa Bay's defense. Stash Miami's defense. Really good matchups if you're in the playoffs. Like, if any of these other guys that we named is available, I'd snag them first. But if you're looking for a defense, you're like, fuck, I don't like my matchup in the championship. If I make it, go pick up one of those 2 defenses. Dante, am I starting the Texans against the Chiefs, who legitimately, when they play good teams, they drop 30? Or Commanders against the Vikings? I mean, dude, I had to grab the Commanders, bro. Like, I heard he changed his name to Nueve. Yeah, 9 is so bad, man. I think I have to, dude. Look, the Commanders' defense to me isn't that bad. Like, they played decent against Miami in London Town. Against us, they're on the field a lot too. So, can they just score a quick 25 for me?
Well, here's the thing. You're going to get at least 2 turnovers with the Commanders' defense. So I like that. They're sitting on my waiver wire. Maybe I'll take a stab at them.
Over the Texans, though, you understand who's carried me to this point, dude.
I understand, but I just think it's the Chiefs. I think defenses are just about the matchup. And the Chiefs, it might be a low-scoring game, but I don't think the Texans are going to get a lot of turnovers. I think you're going to get a higher chance for turnovers with the Commanders.
Well, remember, this is the league where if the defense scores a touchdown, right, they score 48 points. So it's like when I benched them, they had 63 points against the Bills.
Yeah, I can only imagine how many the Seahawks had last week.
A bazillion. Well, I also had the Panthers in DFS. I looked like a fucking genius in that.
That was a good one.
Picked off Stafford, 3 turnovers. Okay, you got any other things for fantasy football other than this is it? This is what you wait for all year. Is this week playoff start in most leagues next week? Which I'm gonna be fucking pissed if we have to run a fantasy football segment and I got fucking nobody, right? So, just realistically, I want to make the playoffs in 1 or 2 leagues. I don't think that's too much to ask for.
I think I'm locking in my eliminator pick this week, and I'm going with the Buccaneers over the Saints. That's a must-win game for the Bucs.
Yeah, well, you're making me throw in fucking Chris Godwin, who did drop a touchdown, by the way.
So he's due.
Vinyls copping in. New Orleans defense have a great schedule the rest of the way. Speaking of picking up corn.
No one's a great schedule against the Saints. They are the great schedule.
Yeah, the Saints. Yeah, the Saints, dude. We're stacking fucking Baker and Godwin against these bozos, bro. You're going to come on here and say start the Saints? Shout out to Ev. My boy's
It's all that
sick right
cough
now.
medicine. Yeah,
Yeah,
that cough.
he's high off Robitussin right now. Poor guy. Poor Ev. That's it. We're spinning the wheel again. Should Ev go to bed?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Ev should go to bed. The wheel has spoken. Almost hit me in the fucking eyeball, too. We're going to have to do some construction on the wheel. Thank God it broke right before Evan Ingram. Okay.
Are we going to run through these NFL games or are we going to do that Sunday?
Yeah, we can skeet through them. We got a rapid fire, though. All right. First up, let me switch my iPad around here. Tomorrow, which is going to be an incredible game. Oh, real quick, story time. I know you have a minute. So, bowling, big bowling guy. Shout out to the Bowling Stones, my boys, Milo, Isaac, Noah. Gave them all hats, too, by the way. Last few weeks, they've scored 21, 20, and 20. God damn it. Are we stacking against the fucking Saints? Fuck me. Yes, we are stacking against the Saints. Don't start Saints defense. Ev, I'll put nuts on table. They don't score 20 against my Bucks. I'll put literally $20 on it right now. Slam a beer. You heard it first. All right, back to story time before I was rudely interrupted by Ev. Got to mute him. How do we mute? Anyways, so dude, we haven't bowled in the last 3 weeks. So they're pissed. We no call, no showed. They're like, what the fuck, boys?
The
you guys were top.
The league's about to kick you out?
Yeah, you guys were top 5. You guys were absolutely making moves. You guys were number 1 in pitcher strength by a landslide, which is all we care about. We're like, fuck. Okay. Somebody caught up to us in the pitcher count. That makes me upset. Somebody, obviously, we're probably sitting 16, 17. So I end up making some moves. We got to bowl 9 games tomorrow, which in bowling terms, dude, that's like golfing in golf terms. It's golfing 50 holes. So play for Trillo. My arm's going to fall off tomorrow. The boys, the Bowling Stones, it's going to be brutal. We'll have a game. Dude, I'm dead serious. I think we're bowling until midnight. I mean, it's going to take forever. Last 3
that'll
games.
help with your pitcher count.
Pitcher count, we're going to definitely get back on track. We are bringing a substitution. We're bringing Mia. Shout out to Mia Trillo Betts Jr. She might have to come in for substitution. She's on standby in case we need a little Anthony Richardson sub out. Hey, sub. We'll throw Mia in there for a couple of games. Yeah. She said, she said she'll be there. So it's nice to have some moral support nonetheless. Okay, so back to the games tomorrow. Okay. Cowboys +3 at the Lions. Highest over under of the week, 54.5. This is a really, really good game. Oh, fuck. I need Jahmyr Gibbs to have 60, so I'm going to go Lions. Money line, though. Scary. Are we doing spreads? We're doing spreads.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm going to go Lions -3. Lions -3. Jared Goff's at home. Come on.
There, you said it. Jared Goff at home. Give me the Lions, but high over, I still want to bet it. I still want to bet the over in this game.
I don't know, dude. Thursday nights, dude.
Yeah, but just think they've had a week because they both played Thanksgiving last week. So
Lions -3. Dom. Lions -3. Shout out to my Marshall family up in Detroit. Y'all need a big dub. Okay. Dolphins. Oh, Christ. We get to a great game to this shit. Dolphins at my 80. Mitchell's Jets. Jets +3. Okay. I never get the Dolphins right. They're like the Falcons. Give me 80 Mitchell, 2 tutties. Jets plus no. Fuck, dude. This is tough, man. Dolphins, are they on a winning streak right now?
Yeah, they're on a little streak. And they technically Dolphins have won 3 in a row. They technically are not eliminated from the playoffs, so they've got a little bit to play for.
Tua still looks like shit. Give me the Jets +3.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins.
I know you.
I don't know what the Jets are doing. Why are they trying to win games? They should be tanking. They're idiots.
Dolphins -3. I hope the Jets lose by 2. Jets +3. Okay, I don't even know what to do with that one. Sure, Dolphins money line. Okay, next one. Do not understand how this makes sense. This is where I get fucked. Seahawks -7 at Atlanta. I don't even need to think about this. Seahawks by a bazillion. I mean, this is where the Falcons win by 30. But I mean, come on, what are we doing?
Yeah, I feel like the Falcons might cover, but the Seahawks will win. But I'm done betting the Falcons. Give me the Seahawks. I'm done. I didn't want to talk about the Falcons. Move on.
So you're grabbing the Falcons +7.
No, Seahawks.
Sorry, dude. You have to. They're your team. Okay. Next blowout potential. Saints. Evs Saints plus 8.5 at Tampa. Big time momentum coming in for Tampa. They're starting to get healthy. Bucky's back. He could gobble up the touchdowns tomorrow. Roddy, yeah, I mean, I need Godwin to go off, dude. I need Baker to drop 70. Give me the Bucks minus 8.5. I'm gonna start doing this shit like my fantasy teams.
Yep, give me the Bucks.
I mean, I don't think the Saints are bad. As bad as I
No.
thought they would be.
No,
They're
but
fighting.
the Bucks are in the fight. They need this game.
Yes, and they need to win it decisively, so it's not close. Okay, Commanders plus 1.5 at the Vikings. Oh
Ugh.
man, this is stinky. Over under 42. I'll take the under. Give me the Commanders. No, wait, no, I gotta go Vikings. Teams lose after the Broncos. That's
Yeah,
the only reason why I'm doing it.
give me the Vikings. I think, man, if Aaron Jones is out, Jordan Mason might get 100 carries. I mean, they're not gonna want to throw the ball.
I should be going Commanders here because I'm starting that defense. They could have 100 points in fantasy. Okay, Colts minus 1.5 at Jacksonville. Duval, give me the Jags. I've been right all year. Literally told you guys. Plus 1.5. Also, by the way, real quick, imagine if they had Trav. Come on.
I
Even
know.
more explosive.
This game's for the division lead too. The Colts went from number 1 in the NFL to how quickly they fall. You know what? It's time for the Jags to prove themselves. Give me the Jags. And the Colts have been proving themselves as frauds. So
what do we got here? Jesus is king. He died for y'all and me so we can go to heaven with him. Daily Bible verses. Hey, man, shout out to you, brother. Yes, you know it. Anyways, let us know who you got. Colts, Jags, huge game. Okay, moving on. Steelers plus 5.5. Ravens minus 5.5. Steelers are bad. Aaron Rodgers is face. Summarize this season for them. Give me the Ravens minus 5.5. They're in must-win territory too. This is like all. I don't know. Does Tomlin bounce back? I don't mind Tomlin, but I can't stand A-Rod. Mason Rudolph. You might as well put fucking me or Dante back there. In Baltimore, must win. Ravens.
give me the Steelers. There's no reason the Steelers should win this game, but I just feel like they've had their back against the wall. They're doing like the press conference asking if Tomlin's leaving. You know, if the Steelers are going to do anything, this is the time now. Plus, I'm kind of out on the Ravens this year. So the Ravens might win, but I think the Steelers can keep it close in this game.
Mark Andrews, anytime touchdown, book it. Titans plus 3.5 at Browns minus 3.5. Oh my God, dude. There's so much shit this weekend. Give me the Browns. Sure.
Yeah, give me the Browns too. Again, Titans should not be trying to win games.
I think the Browns should cut Jerry Jeudy. I think he's toxic for young quarterbacks, and they have like fucking 9 of them. So
did you see him and Shador fighting on the sideline?
Yeah, Shador should just punch him. Get some respect for Myles Garrett, right? Come on. Okay. Bengals plus 5.5 at Buffalo. This is actually a really good game. The over-under is 53.5 here. I would love this over. Christ, dude. This is going to be so big. Give me the Bengals, man. I think the Bills win. I think the Bengals cover. Give me the Bengals plus 5.5.
I want to take the Bills just at home. Different team. Josh Allen's finding his groove. Give me the Bills.
Bills fraudulent? We'll find out. They lose to the Bengals at home. We can call them frauds. All right. We can skip this one. Broncos 7.5 at the Raiders. Do we even need to say it?
Yeah, I think Denver's going to put it on them after that last Thursday night game.
I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, if somebody bet Broncos Raiders plus 7.5, it honestly wouldn't be a bad bet. Wouldn't be a bad bet. Broncos money line for the limit. Okay. Potentially game of the weekend. Bears at Packers. Wow. Plus 6.5 for the Bears. This does feel like a really good spot for the Packers to sneak out a dub. Give me the Bears plus 6.5, though. That's just too many points.
That is a lot of points. A lot of people are saying the Packers are frauds. I still think the Packers are pretty good. But the Bears they're surprising me. But the Packers do historically own the Bears. So I've got to go with the Packers. The Bears got to prove it to me.
You're taking Packers minus the points?
Yes.
We move. LA Rams at the Cardinals. Cardinals, they've been fighting, man. I mean, it's just a Jacoby Brissett, great story. Kyler Murray, what are we doing? In his contract, they said, homie, if you play too many video games, we have to deduct your pay. Never seen it. One of the best athletes of all time, too, want to say. Not only football, baseball. Like, people say he's the best Texas athlete of all time.
People are
Which is
saying
crazy.
he should go try his hand at some MLB, maybe.
Maybe. Just the guy can't put down the video games. I love the Cardinals, man. They've been a wagon for me. Rams defense, too tough. They're going to be pissed after the way they lost. Blake Corum could have 900 yards rushing if he's the starter. Puka Nacua, I don't see how they stop him either. Give me the Rams minus 8.5.
Yeah, give me the Rams too. I could see them really just putting on the Cardinals here.
Yeah, well, they can't fuck up either because the 49ers are on their tails. Okay.
And the Seahawks.
Sunday night, mega game. Season-defining
Yes.
game for the Chiefs. Texans also need a dub. Texans at Kansas City, 3.5. I'm just going to do it because fuck it. Texans plus 3.5. I know what everybody's saying. No, they need to win. They need to win. Y'all been saying that for 5 fucking weeks. I've been saying before the season started, the Chiefs are frauds. Now the number one defense comes in. Who travels? Defense travels. CJ Stroud, he's back. Higgins looking good. They got like fucking 9 running backs back there. Give me the Texans.
I'm going to take the Chiefs.
Of course.
I'm going to take the Chiefs at home.
Okay, Monday Night Football. We're Eagles fans. Philly at Chargers. Shout out to the eggs getting thrown at the offensive coordinator's house. Big bounce back week. We need the Eagles. Give me the Eagles minus 2.5, baby.
Yeah, give me the Eagles too. The Chargers are also a team that they lose kind of games they need to win. So give me the Eagles.
Yeah, shout out to my Jags. All right, that's the NFL slate. We'll have to cook up some shit on Sunday because I feel like there's a lot of potential to win some games. Who's the anytime touchdown scorer that we use on FanDuel? The $5. If he scores first, you get the bonus. Who's for sure scoring a touchdown tomorrow? It's got to be like
first name that came to my head was Bucky Irving.
No, for tomorrow.
Oh, for Thursday night. Oh, it's got to be Jamar Gibbs, right?
Yeah, but he's minus 240. Give me some. What about CD?
CD's due.
I'm going CD.
J-Mo.
I know. All right. Touchdown jackpot inputted. CD Lamb.
I like
or
CD.
last touchdown.
I like that.
Last pays a little bit more. All right. Anytime touchdown, CD Lamb. You heard it first. Okay. Let's move on to some college football. This is where Dante is starting to get nervous. He's yawning over there. He's scared. All he wants to do is hit this bet. The guy's been missing one legs all year long. He's got the bowl games. He's got no excuses. We're writing these down. Doing something kind of round robin. For those of you that don't know what this is, parlays, you need to win all 5 legs. I'm going to give Dante 5 legs. Oh, there it is right there. Conference championship games. Great work, Dante. We're going to give him 5, 6 legs, whatever he wants to do. I might throw in a leg if he only gives me 4 or 5 because Sparty plays Duke basketball. So I might just take that from you. However, if you go 4 for 5, we make a little coin. If you go 3 of 5, we lose a little coin. But we're going to put probably around 200 on this. So you definitely cannot go 0 of 5. 1 of 5 is fucking useless too. 2 of 5, useless. Throw the whole fucking thing away. I will say, I don't mind these round robins. It's just like, why not just do a parlay? However, you're the 4 or 5 god, so we have to do it.
Right.
So let's see this. Look at them boys. Make the pick, son. Shout out to our boy, dude. At Mr. First Down. Big game. Titans could be winning this week for you, bud. All right. So, Dante, you start. I'm going to let you up. Well, let me just start it off with the first fucking leg. Oh, you can do money lines or you can do spreads, Dante, whatever you want to do. Okay?
Okay.
So, this one, it starts Friday. North Texas, minus 136. Honestly, we should do the spread. But since it is Dante Nuts on Table round robin, His first leg is North Texas money line -136. Dante, are you still confident about that?
Yep, give me North Texas. Both coaches in this game are leaving, but give me North Texas. Why not? They've been good. They've been money makers all year.
Hold on real quick. Shout out Sam. The toilet bowl is in Cleveland. I know, man. The weather's probably going to be shitty too. Oh man, you'll be watching it though, brother. You'll be watching it. All right, next. I wonder if you have any like surgical shit, or you just like, oh yeah, you got Jacksonville State in there. Okay, so what's your next one, man? And you can't say James Madison either. That doesn't fucking count.
And yeah, James Madison. Okay, give me BYU plus 12.5. They just kept the coach. The team's rallied around him. I think Texas Tech's the better team, but I just think, 12.5 is a lot of points. So give me BYU plus 12.5.
They need to win to get in. Like, they win, they're in.
Right. They're going to be motivated. Either way, they could be in, but if they win, there's nothing you can do about it. So give me that one. My next one, and this is a little bit of a limb, but give me Duke money line.
How many times has Duke fucked you?
Well, I've usually been on the wrong side of it, or I've been against them and they win. So they lost to Virginia 34-17 earlier in the season. Hard to beat a team twice. Duke's got this crazy, like if Duke wins, the whole I'll pull up a graphic of it in a minute, but the whole playoff's just completely crazy. So possibly Duke. One that I've got my eye on for Saturday, not a lot of people are looking at, is Miami, Ohio, Western Michigan.
This guy's all nervous. You got no confidence over here, bud. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
what you got? What you
Western
got? You
Michigan's been a wagon this year. Give me Western Michigan.
Okay. Money line?
Yes.
Are you taking that Duke money line, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Duke
That'll
money
help
line.
the round robin odds. Love it. Okay. You're at 4 right now.
Georgia money line. Probably my lock of the week.
Georgia money line. I love it. Can't beat a good team twice. Georgia's hot. Potentially the hottest team in the nation. This is also in Atlanta.
If we're not positive on the Duke one, I could see switching Duke with UNLV. They're playing at Boise State, I'm pretty sure, but Boise barely made it. They shouldn't have even been there. They got some injuries. QB's hurt. UNLV's 10-2, so I like UNLV in that one. So I could see if we want to. Honestly, if we swap out UNLV with Duke, I see little risk. I might just parlay all of those.
Look at this guy's changing his picks. You're changing your picks now?
No, dude. I'm still on Duke.
Okay. Well, do you want to give your last pick? You got one more game left. The biggest part, potentially the biggest game of the year.
This is the one that I'm gonna just probably watch and see what happens because I feel like there's no reason Ohio State shouldn't win. But then again, Indiana showed up and beat Oregon in Oregon. I feel like they're really a good team. And I don't know that Ohio State's really been too tested because their toughest games were against Michigan, which I don't think Michigan's that good, and then Texas. And we all know how Texas has been this year. So I would really like to see Indiana come out and just make it a really close game. But that one I'm having trouble pick. Give me Indiana as far as the pick goes. Give me Indiana.
Okay, so the bets. What's the bets? You got North Texas money line.
Okay. North Texas money line.
Okay.
UNLV.
Oh shit! I thought you were talking about your picks. Oh, you were just doing pick-ons.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay. All right. So you got North Texas. You got UNLV money line.
Yep.
Or you want to take the points?
Give me money line.
Take the points.
All right, we'll take the points.
Okay, that's your second one. Georgia money line. I already know that.
Yep, Georgia for sure, and then BYU on the points.
For sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we need one more?
You're at 4. You need 2 more.
Well, let's do Duke in the points.
Duke plus 3.5. That just continuously is going to fuck us there. Okay. You got Western Michigan, or you could take Indiana plus 4.5.
Let's go with that's a tough one.
That is a tough one. It's not like it's really important. Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's
It's
important.
the most important.
We're real quick. Where are you leaning on this weekend?
On the bets?
Just on these games, yeah.
Oh, okay. So my parlay that I drew up here, I only had 5 legs. So North Texas, Ohio State money line, BYU plus 12.5, Georgia money line. Actually, I only picked 4. So look at how sneaky this was. I threw an Inter Miami MLS championships also Saturday, minus 145. If that ends in a draw, though, that's a loss. So, because you know how they can do penalties.
Right.
So that's a money line bet that needs to win. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I got Sparty basketball on the spread. So my picks for the college football games, I didn't have fucking who'd you have? Duke, UNLV. I didn't know enough about those. North Texas, Ohio State, Georgia, BYU plus the points. That's where I'm at. So does that help you or hurt you?
I mean, we're kind of leaning the same way on. We're not really opposite on any of these games. Yeah, give me. Man, it's tough. There's some tough ones out here.
Let me just run this by you real quick. This game is in Indianapolis, so, but I know that's only like a 4-hour drive from Columbus. They said it was like the same highway. So Dante is sweating. He is. So, like, this is the biggest game in arguably Indiana's collegiate career.
It is.
Now, the only kicker is, and this is kind of for both sides, is like, oh, it doesn't matter. Let's not show them too much. Like, I think that could essentially be a thing, but you'd be crazy to bet against Ohio State. That's kind of like my thing. It was like, I don't give a fuck if this was at the moon, bro. If my life was on the line, I'd bet Ohio State. And like, that's where I got to the point where I threw them in this. But, you know, you could take Indiana plus 4.5 and just hope they just fucking, like, are they going to beat the brakes off each other? What if Ohio State goes up 17-0? Indiana goes up 17-0. Like, it's just, I know Indiana is going to be fucking rocking, but they still don't have game day. I thought game day should have for sure been in Indianapolis, but they moved that shit over to Atlanta, which of course they knew they were going to do that. But or you could take Western Michigan. I don't know nothing about that. Fuck, Miami could win by 40. I don't even know if I would be surprised or not.
So Western Michigan's been good all year, but Miami, Ohio has DeQuan Finn, quarterback. He was at Baylor last year. He's an athlete. Okay, final answer. Let's lock this in. Let me know the odds on this. Okay, this is what we're doing. North Texas.
Yeah.
UNLV will take the points. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
BYU will take the points.
Yeah.
Georgia over Alabama and Ohio State.
And then we got Duke. You need 6. You need 6 for a nice round.
Here's the thing. I want to take Duke, but I feel like we'll get in. I'll pull up the graphic, but I feel like the ACC is going to pull some BS and make sure Virginia wins that game because of the whole playoff thing going on. So,
did you say Indiana plus the points? We can do 5. That's fine.
No, Ohio State money line.
Ohio State. Good man. Ohio State money line. I know a guy that lives down in Florida. He's a huge Ohio State guy.
If I had to throw a 5th one in, real sicko, if you need something to bet
6.
on Friday night, I kind of like Jacksonville State or Wichita State.
Okay, so your picks are North Texas, BYU plus the points, Georgia money line, UNLV plus the points, Ohio State money line. That is the Dante college football bowl game. The season comes down to this: nuts on table, $200 Crew Talk Sports parlay, which we will be posting in DraftKings, and we will be tweeting it out, TikToking it, everything, bud. Nuts on the table. You'll either be a fraud or people will wait for your picks next year. You love the pressure. Pressure makes diamonds. I like the picks. I like them. I'm glad you switched to Ohio State. Duke wins by 30. I'm going to be mad at you. Okay, now let's get into the graphic here. This is madness. Only thing I want to say here real quick is Notre Dame over Miami. I don't get it. I do not get it. And I'm a big Notre Dame guy. I actually like Notre Dame. Don't get it. Head-to-head matchup. Let's move on. Okay. That's all I was going to say. I thought Georgia Tech was a little high too. Ole Miss, I'd put them above Texas Tech.
Right. So
Um,
the main thing on here that I was gonna point out. So when you're looking at this is how they had them ranked. But so your first teams out are BYU, Miami, Texas, and Vanderbilt. So those are pretty much the teams. Utah too, but Utah's out of it. Basically, these conference championship 4 and 5. So the way it breaks down is if the winner of Tulane and North Texas is taking one of those spots, okay? And then it gets crazy. So if Duke beats Virginia, theoretically, there'd be 2 FCS or, not FCS, but like G5 or whatever teams ranked ahead of them. So you'd have JMU and North Texas or Tulane winner getting in. So then people are saying, okay, well, if this is the bracket, what it's looking like, do you drop out? It's basically Notre Dame. Do you put Notre Dame, BYU, or Miami in? That's where it's at.
So let me tell you what I would do, okay? Because this gives all 3 teams a shot, right? If BYU wins, they're in.
Yes.
And Notre Dame's out. Anyways, I was going to say, if not, I don't even think Notre Dame should be in. So is there a way, hypothetically, that Miami and Notre Dame could be in?
I don't think so, because these two 12 and 11 are locked in spots for conference champions. So the only team that that could also drop out would be Alabama. So the other situation is, what if Georgia just boat races Alabama? But the thing is, you penalize Alabama for being in their conference championship game, because technically Alabama is the number 1 seed. They're the home team. They're ahead of Georgia in the standings for SEC. So
I thought you said they can't get punished for making it.
That's what the committee has said before. Another one I'd look at is Oklahoma. I know Oklahoma beat Alabama, but so they're probably in. I just hate that Vanderbilt's so far. Why is Vandy so far down?
Yeah.
They've lost 2 games to Georgia
Vanderbilt
and Texas.
Out?
I don't know.
Why is Vanderbilt out?
They said that their wins are not impressive enough because they haven't beaten any good teams. So it's just hard, because all the teams Vanderbilt beat, their seasons kind of dropped off. They beat South Carolina, Mizzou, and then their teams kind of fell off at the end of the season, so it doesn't look like good wins.
Vandy has the Heisman, and they could potentially beat any of these fucking teams. Let's just call a spade a spade. Let's extend this to 16. Let's quit fucking around.
16. Yeah, I mean,
or like these bowl games. Let's find a way to add more bowl games. Like, let's call them on the line games, right? Like who's not playing this weekend? Who's not playing here? So Texas Tech ain't playing, right? I need to see Texas Tech versus fucking Texas A&M. Winners in. I need to see Notre Dame Miami again. Or like give me Notre Dame fucking.
What about Notre Dame Vandy? Line it up.
Notre Dame Vandy. Winners in. And then you throw like Miami versus Oklahoma. Winner in. You know, like I think it should be the top 4. Okay, you could do Oregon versus Texas A&M. Whatever. Winners in. Top 4 seeds, which I think should be the champions of the Power 5 conferences, unless you got the ACC conundrums. But 1, 2, 3, I don't argue with. 4, whatever. You know, that's Texas Tech, sure. But in my opinion, I think Oregon's a better team than Texas Tech. I guess that'll come to fruition here potentially. But
let's say
that's how I would do it. Why can't we do it that way? Like, hey, nuts on table, boys. Nobody's sitting out. Sit out if you're a bitch. But like Vandy, if you want to win, you beat Notre Dame.
Well, it's funny you say that. Did you see the Vandy coach said that? He said, "I told the team, be ready. We'll play anybody this weekend." So, and Pavia was talking about it. But let's say everything stays the same. So Texas Tech beats BYU. All this stays the same. Georgia beats Bama. Who are you putting in that last spot? BYU, Miami, or Notre Dame?
If Miami, or how much does Utah lose or BYU lose by?
Let's say they cover the spread. They lose by 10.
They lose by 10. Okay. They lose by 10, they're out. We're going to keep Notre Dame in. If they don't
Miami?
Cover, yes, but listen, if they don't cover the spread, we're going to put Miami in. We're going to kick Notre Dame out. So if they win, they're in. They cover the spread, Notre Dame stays. If they lose, but they don't cover the spread, Miami's in.
But Miami, Notre Dame, neither one of them play.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying is, okay, so, oh, yeah, you're right.
There's only one spot.
Oh yeah,
So
you're right. Yeah, there's one spot. That's what I'm saying. So that's 3 different teams.
what does them BYU covering the spread have to do with Miami and Notre Dame?
Well, how do you pick it? I'm giving you an option. They're
Here's how
already
you pick
telling you
it.
Notre
Notre
Dame's in.
Dame, Miami beat Notre Dame head to
Right.
head.
Well, then why is Notre Dame in right now?
That's what people are saying. That's the thing. I don't
That's what
know.
I'm saying is, so how do you figure it out? You put all the fucking pressure on BYU. BYU, if you win, you're in, which they already obviously
100%.
know that.
100%.
BYU, you cover the spread, but you lose. Notre Dame stays because we kind of look smart still. And then Miami, if Texas Tech cover the spreads, you're in. I think that totally makes sense. We should fucking tweet that out to them. I don't know what else you can do.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this is if it all stayed this way, Notre Dame, Texas A&M would be a rematch. Alabama, Oklahoma would be a rematch, and Ole Miss, Tulane would be a rematch. So you'd have 3 possible rematches in the first round of the playoff. I feel like it doesn't matter really.
Let's
At the end
just
of the
say
day.
it says. Let's say it says the same. Okay. So we got North Texas versus Oregon.
Yeah, that's what it'd be looking like.
Fuck. Give me North Texas. And then you got okay, then we got Texas Tech, sure, North Texas again. Okay, in our semis, I got North Texas. Bama beats Oklahoma, but they get obliterated by Ohio State. Conference Tech, Ole Miss wins, then they lose to Georgia. We got Ole Miss versus Indiana. And then we got Georgia versus Indiana. Georgia wins. We got Georgia, Ohio State. I think that's 2 of the best teams in the nation. I'll see that. North Texas makes the semis just because they're my boys.
I think so.
No.
What do you think? Do you think Ole Miss is their season done losing Lane Kiffin? Or do you think?
But I don't think they'll lose to like Tulane. I
Right.
I don't think they'll fight Georgia as close as they did.
I did see the offensive coordinator, Reese.
State.
He is going to LSU, but they're going to
He's
let him
staying for
coach in the game. Yeah.
I don't like that whole shady shit, dude. It would have been really cool to see Lane Kiffin say, "Rally around me, let's go fucking win this thing." It would be actually really cool. I thought they dropped the spot too because of bullshit. Like, but honestly, it makes sense. Like, are they better or worse? Worse. Fact.
Yeah, low key, I'd like to
drop
see Ole
them.
Miss lose because the way they've been handling all this, the woe is me. I'd like to see them lose.
Well, maybe my North Texas boys will squeeze up to that 11 spot. Can they not?
Right. I mean, I think JMU. Well,
wait, no, it won't be. Oh, it'll be fucking yeah. No, North Texas. If they beat Tulane,
so
Tulane's out.
it's the winner of North Texas and Tulane is most likely in, and then the next one's going to be between Virginia and if Duke wins, then James Madison will get in. So if yes, you're right. If James or what? Yeah, if Virginia gets in, they'll be the 11th seed, obviously. But then, honestly, I think either way, North Texas is kind of slotted to play. No, they could get the 11th seed if James Madison gets in. So
They
need to
obviously
be.
they prefer my boys. I talked to my boys up there in North Texas. They prefer
Yeah.
Ole Miss, obviously with the
Yeah.
drama. And then we're definitely
So
betting on them.
you're rooting for Duke then, if that's what you want. You
No.
need to root for Duke.
Nah, I fucking hate Duke. I can't. They're the easiest coin stealers of all time. And plus, Duke on Saturday, big root against time. Sparty. In East Lansing, Dante, by the way.
What are the
Duke
other
looked beatable. That's
any other
college
notable
basketball.
college basketball games coming Saturday?
I don't know. I mean, eyes are going to be on this. Plus, you got MLS as well. So, I don't know. It's hard without the odds.
MLS.
Emma, what? Yeah, dude. Messi could fucking win it. Shout out to Liverpool, by the way, for fucking my parlay. God damn them,
Here,
dude.
let me run a. You just tell me. I know you don't have the spreadsheet in front of you, but
What do you got?
Iowa State, Purdue is
Purdue.
this weekend.
Purdue.
Louisville and Indiana. Indiana tough loss tonight.
Indiana frauds. Give me
To
the Ville. The
Minnesota.
Ville's got some studs. They got a lot of NIL transfers. They're looking good.
Auburn and at Arizona.
Arizona's different.
And then Tennessee and Illinois. They're both ranked 13 and 14.
I was watching Tennessee, man. Tennessee looked explosive yesterday. But they still lost to Syracuse. Fuck. I don't. Where's it at?
Tennessee in Knoxville.
Uh,
Nashville in Nashville.
Oh, is it?
It's a little neutral site game.
Mm,
Not really, but
give me Big Ten over SEC. Yes. Bet whatever
yeah,
you want on
really.
Arizona.
I like Tennessee.
They
Yeah.
just lost to Syracuse. That's right. I was thinking of a different team. I apologize. I was thinking of a different team. For sure, give
Yes.
me fucking Big Ten over Tennessee. They couldn't stop Syracuse.
And
Christ.
game of the weekend. Actually, my parlay, I got to throw this in there too. CU over CSU.
Yeah.
Rocky
How's
Mountain
CS?
Showdown.
Wait.
CSU 6 and
Oh, college basketball. I thought you were talking college football for a second. I'm like, oh Christ. That shit's still going on.
Yeah,
Well, you got in that
college-
Army Navy game it's not this weekend, but next weekend.
Navy should pound them. They
Really?
got the
Because
better
I was
squad.
thinking about throwing fucking Navy in there just so we had all week to be like, Navy, Navy. You know, like maybe we do the last leg, Navy money line.
Maybe. Yeah, Navy. And then but CU's 8-0. CSU's sitting at 6-2. No spread on the game yet from what I can see, but yeah, give me the Buffs. They're looking good. Game of the week, Wyoming, Dartmouth.
Give me Dartmouth with the points. If you're really thinking that like the game of the weekend isn't Duke at Michigan State, talking about two potential Final Four teams. Quick thing here. Sparty looks great. However, Boozer twins. The one Boozer is a phenomenal player, man. Duke is legit. The only thing I could see really fucking this up for Duke is like the road on the road. First, is it the first real test? Let me see who they've got here. Because
it is their first true road test because they played those neutral site games.
Yeah, and then against Kansas, by the way, they
beat Florida by a point yesterday. That was a lock money line.
Yeah, I know, but they're fucking minus 400. I had them first half -4, which was just surgical, dude. Again, just surgical with it. Arkansas, Florida, KU. KU's best player got hurt. Keep your eyes on that. Don't be throwing KU money lines in your slips, boys. Just listen to Trillo.
That kid. That's the best one he's ever coached.
Yeah, they ended up losing yesterday. They ended up winning. Yeah, they lost. I told you guys UConn. That was the first time they ever beat them too. By the way,
Iowa's pretty good this year too, and Michigan State really handled them. So that was good to see.
Destroyed them. They're up. What, 17? How much were they?
I mean,
up
honestly,
at half?
has Michigan
12?
State had a close game all year? They've been boat racing teams. Beat Kentucky by 20. I mean,
yeah. Well, they beat Arkansas in a nail biter
early in the season.
Arkansas, early ranked team. Just cruising through the SEC here, boys. Kentucky, who I think low key is fraudulent. They went 9 minutes without scoring a field goal. So Kentucky, the Calipari curse lives on. I got a friend who's huge Kentucky guy, and he said every week bet against us because who do they play? They have a huge game this weekend too. Then we've been piss pounding these minor schools. Piss pound North Carolina, piss pound Iowa. 1-0 in the Big Ten. Duke. Fucking, this is crazy. However, I will say, dude, as great as my Sparties look, Michigan looks absolutely dominant. Let me see real quick on the Kentucky game before
Gonzaga.
we log off. Yep, that's what he told me.
Friday
He's like,
night.
bet whatever you want on Gonzaga. You heard it here first. Crew Talk
Yes,
Sports.
I like that. I like Gonzaga this year.
Let me see when Michigan plays again because they're just fucking free money at this point.
Kentucky's got St. John's and Indiana coming up too, and then
they're
Alabama.
Gonna lose to both. They're losing to both. Where is fucking Michigan at? Hold on. Michigan plays Villanova. They're winning by 30. So check out Michigan's splits, bro. So first 5 games, don't really care. Auburn, they won by 30. Gonzaga, they won by 40. Rutgers, Nova, Maryland. Yeah, I mean, dude, this is a team that's going to be undefeated for a minute. Purdue, Michigan, two probably the best teams that I've physically seen. Duke, put them up there. UConn looked beatable again. Florida, though. Florida's some dogs, man. Wait till they figure it out towards the end of the year, dude. Florida's still going to be a decent team.
I told you, Florida's dead to me. Dude, that Boogie Flan they brought in. Give him
he's nasty.
Bag. He's nasty, but you can't count on when it matters.
He's nasty.
3 losses already or this early in the season. No.
Yeah, but dude, it's a gauntlet right now.
Watch,
With these
they
tournaments.
will win it all. Florida will.
So the ACC versus the SEC last year was 2-14. This year, I think it's like totally flipped the script. I don't think it's that bad. But the SEC being as crazy as it was last year, people got to think like that's not going to be accurate again. It's not. Big
When
Ten's
does
taking this shit over this
Sparty
year.
and Purdue, is that on the radar anytime soon?
If so, Chillo bets will be Chillo sweating. Let me figure it out. It's hard to just look past games because I knew a lot of people too that were betting Iowa because they were like, "Oh, Sparty's looking at Duke." I'm like, how could you say that against a Tom Izzo coach team? That's like basically telling me that like I'm not gonna shit for 3 days, homie. I take 3 shits a day. You know what I'm saying? No, third last game of the year. Want to give a big shout out to Verizon Wireless. They said they deliver Jordan's phone by 3. It's now 9:36. Big shout out Verizon.
Are we shouting out Verizon or is this a UPS problem?
I don't even know. They stole it.
Hey,
Somebody
cut them
stole it.
boys in brown some slack. It's snowing out there.
I mean, it stopped snowing at 3. How's the weather up there in Wyoming before we let you go?
Cold and snowy. Yes.
Windy too.
You never gave your pick for the Broncos score.
Yeah, Broncos minus 7.5.
You're locking in? You think it'll be close, even not even worth talking about?
No, I said we don't need to talk about it. We're skipping that. It's easy. Right. Yeah. I'm also saying
I don't want to see a close game. I want it to be an easy. I just want them to kick shit out. And Pete Carroll chomp his gum, bite his tongue, whatever he needs to do.
I'm not even gonna leave the house. We're gonna be chilling at the house. I'm not even gonna do anything for it. Just gonna watch it, relax, turn it off at halftime. Go shovel some snow. Make sure you guys shovel some snow for your girl's car. Don't be a scumbag. Start that shit in the morning for her. Dante. Luckily, my girl works from home. Hey. Just kidding. All right. Enough jokes out of Trillo. He's done for the night. We'll see you guys Sunday at 7, bright and early. We'll be cooking up some shit. Dante, for the love of God, don't even show up if you go 0-6. If you go 0-6, don't even show up.
Listen.
Check DraftKings at Crew Talk Sports. Send us like a thumbs up or something if you guys are in. Let us know where you heard it from. Subscribe to the YouTube. Grab your mom's phone. Grab your sister's phone. Subscribe to the YouTube. Appreciate you guys. More hats coming out soon. Dante, if you hit this 6 out of 6, is it 5 out of 5?
We're at 5, but I told you I want to throw CU in there. Basketball. We'll see. We'll get it posted on DraftKings. But
I mean, Navy.
Either.
I feel like Navy.
Navy.
Just sweating the Navy game. Like some real fucking degens next Saturday during Tamale night. I got Tamale day. Anyways, okay, we'll be posting this and we'll be posting how much it is. It's $200. If Dante goes 6 for 6, we're giving out one of these sexy Crew Talk Sports hats. All right, to somebody that fucking comments, likes, whatever, and we'll make the wheel decide. All right, the wheel will decide on who gets the hat.
Will decide.
The wheel has spoken. Evan Ingram, Saints defense trash. Other than that, Sparty by a million Saturday. Dante, I'm nervous for you because you showed up here nervous. You had all day. All right, Dante, any shout outs?
No, just enjoy the weekend of some football, taking in what we can. Shout out to our fantasy teams. We need it. We need it.
Yeah. Big shout out Baker Mayfield, Chris Godwin, Evan Ingram.
Bo Nix, Cortland Sutton, Jonathan Taylor.
Bo Nix, Sutton. God, dude.
what a week to play the Raiders, huh? Thank God.
You got lucky. And the Bucks are playing the Saints. Shout out to the Jags. Shout out Maple Lake, Minnesota. Shout out G Money. Shout out Henry Cejudo for G Money.
Shout out Ev.
Sneaky. Yeah, shout out to Ev drinking the cough syrup. I'm sick. I gotta call in. Homie out of PTO.